Oh, forgot my face again. Oh, my face. Oh my god. Why are there so many windows? We got tornadoes on the way, and I'm just surrounded by windows. This is bad. I'm in danger. Zoom. Okay. Hello. The only way that we can start a stream is scuffed. There's literally no other way we can do it. All right. So it's been a minute since we've done an art stream. I need to make that ticker go away. I totally forgot about that. We're not playing Power Up. Go away. Oh, so yeah, we like I just mentioned, got some big storms on the way. Could be hitting me in about 45 to 60 minutes. So that's exciting. Really bad winds, possible tornadoes. Such adventure. Ooh. So, we're just gonna work on Phee until I die. Which was the plan for my life anyway. So this still tracks. Nothing is. I regret nothing besides everything. But yeah, so we've done the texturing and all that. Wait, where's the button on my pen? There it is. So we did texturing and everything. And so we have to do the rigging. And I actually need to save a separate file. Save as. And I don't know exactly how this stuff works when it comes to the VTubing thing I have, the VRM. So just going to just make a separate file for that. But yeah, so I think we're fine with I'll just be in this one. I probably should be, yeah. Actually, first, what I should do is I should reorganize a few things. So, that. Medallion chain. Okay. These need to be in a separate collection. I didn't do it what I wanted to do. Nope. There. Okay. Business casual. E. This needs to be out. Or I guess it won't let me. Either light, also need to grab that. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to just new collection. Other. All right. Okay, so did that just to make things a bit easier. Did I not? I didn't. We need to apply that. We should be good. What is this plane? Oh, that was an attempt on something. We can delete that. Go ahead and delete these because we don't need them anymore. Okay. So I think this will be fine. Save. Then save as. I'm going to save as over the other VTube one, just to make sure that that stays updated and that we're also working on the correct file for this particular rigging. I wonder what this does. If I... Blah, 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 blah. Okay, that just throws in kind of like how Rigify is. Okay. No. Woo. Okay. I am just gonna get rid of that. I need to check the page, see if I can just convert a rig into that. Okay, you're showing me a bunch of things that I don't care about. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into this in a search thing. Come on. There we go. I can see things now. Let's lower you down a little bit. Okay. Can you convert a rig into a VRM rig? Yes, you can convert a rig into a VRM compatible rig, but it requires specific tools and steps to ensure compatibility with the VRM format used in VTubing and VR applications. Okay. Using Blender with the VRM add-on, most straightforward method is using Blender with the official VRM for Blender add-on. Select characters, mesh, and armature for the VRM tab. Create. This generates a pre-configured VRM compatible armature that you can use to reparent your mesh. Use armature deform, then with automatic weights. Okay, yeah, like to bind the mesh to the new VRM rig. That's not converting. That's just using the installing the rig. I hate it here. Use the VRM for Blender add-on if you're working in Blender. It's designed specifically for this workflow and handles rigging material. Blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't know if I'm stupid or if they're stupid. They said yes, you can convert a rig into a VRM compatible rig, and then they go through the process of just using the rig that comes from this, which is not the same thing as what I'm asking. What VTubing software is compatible with VRM rigged models? Probably should have looked this up a long time ago. Let's see, VC Face, VNyan, Live 3D, Hyper, Animes. Oh, I can use Animes? Okay. I probably actually have to purchase the thing to be able to use custom models. Let's see. Animes works with VRM models and is used in VTubing application. Okay. So that's good to know. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use the VRM model create here for the VTube one. This is part of the reason why I wanted to have two separate files, because I wasn't sure what the process was for the VRM specifically. Okay, that is good to know. Let's just go ahead and see, we import that in. Right. No. It's gonna have to go there. I believe this needs to go down here to the neck. We are gonna have to line it up there, but right now we're trying to get these in the correct positions. press that. I always press the wrong buttons. I'm just not... I'm not compatible with anything right now. Brain not braining. Could just do that. Seems like that's easier. And if we learned anything from yesterday's stream, I don't do things easy the first time. English. I'm gonna hide this for now, so I can see this better. I think I'm gonna want lined up kind of like that. Okay, that's where the knees are. So they're about lined up with the knees, which is good to know. Maybe just a little bit lower. And then we'll move these over. I think that's a little too far. What is this? What is that? What is that for? What does that do? Why are you there? That doesn't tell me anything. Okay, whatever. Having the hands like that just like makes it look like standing there all dainty. That's funny. Whoa. There we go. I forgot to put the hat with business casual. You grab it. Need to go in there. There we go. That's better. Okay. I don't know what these are for. Whatever they're for, it's definitely not something that we need. Okay. I want to get rid of all these finger bones, because I don't know if you noticed, but we don't need them. No. guess I could have done that before. I didn't realize I could. Put that at the tip. Same thing for you. Okay. Ah! Okay, checking things. Rain's about to hit.
Be coming through.
Wow.
A tornado warning might be needed.
Well, the news stations here are not that concerned. But I've got one of those YouTubers that follows weather. Got a tab open with that just so I can keep an eye on it. So they're really expecting for us, by the time it gets here, to be just like severe thunderstorms for the most part. So hopefully it just stays that way. And hopefully I don't lose power. That would suck. Didn't realize this was sticking back. Gonna have that go a little bit further out so that can make things. Okay, that didn't help. That doesn't help either. Okay, gotta have to do it like this. Right. Need to add a little bend to the knee. Hearing noises, I wasn't sure if it was my brother's TV or the rain hitting the window. It's my brother's TV. I think that spot will be fine. I don't know what this is for. And I'm afraid to delete it. Probably shouldn't have deleted whatever that was, but I honestly can't. I have no idea what that could possibly be for, and odds are we don't need it for this model. Okay. Just let me, fine, we'll do it like this. gonna be a butt. Is it Shift P? There we go. Armature with automatic weights. Can I please? There. That didn't do. Why did it not do? Let's just do. I don't know what that means. Why you no like? That's not right. Oh, there we go. But it didn't. I think we have a problem. Well, one, too many things are weighted. Oh, okay, and I have to check something because I can't remember how to get to do the weight paints. Okay, it's not. Come on. Just show me the thing. I cannot remember. Help. I don't know what happened there. crap.
Painting is an attribute stored on the model, not on the rig. So select the armature first and the model second, and then, through Control Tab or this drop-down up here, enter weight painting mode.
There we go. No, which one? Oh. Which one you selected? Oh my god, I'm pressing all the buttons. I shouldn't be. Okay, I needed... Just be... Okay, that helps. I've already done this before, and I can't remember a single thing from it. Why? Make it go away. There you go. Nobody wants you here. What happened to pose mode? There it is. I feel like I might have accidentally... Yeah, I think I did the wrong one. Okay. I actually want to... Hopefully I have enough backspaces. Okay. this back down into here. Hide those. I'm just gonna make the rig, and then I'm gonna figure out how to convert it into a VRM model rig. I don't like these like quick like rig shows up and then you just kind of tweak it. Like I don't know, I guess I'm just weird. Or I'm a control freak or whatever. Okay. Oh wait, I remember now. I'm an idiot. But the whole thing was selected. Apparently not. Or maybe why you grope? You just happy to see me? What's going on? Okay. And then we just extrude. Pretty sure I only need 2 bones because I only want her to bend here, and that's pretty much it. She's a low poly model. I guess be on the safe side. Just shrink that down. Extrude this up to the neck. Extrude to the neck. Yep, that's a good spot. And then extrude again to the top of the head. Just gonna bring this down a bit. Okay. Let's add another one. Trying to think of how I want to go about this. No. 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 There. Just select the thing I want to select. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Had to do a little prepping in case of the worst, since we've got tornadoes heading our way. Just need to make sure that, like, I could actually put the cats into carriers or something. None of the stations are saying anything about it. But you think they would, because it's starting to hit my state. Yeah, tornadoes. Big ol' outbreak is basically going through the Midwest right now. Right now, they're expecting us to get just severe thunderstorms and stuff, but there are tornado watches. Yeah, none of them are saying anything about it, so we might be fine, but stay safe, dude. Oh my god, there's just a bunch of snow that started randomly in my state last night. Yeah, we're gonna get hit with this storm, and then I think tomorrow night we're expecting snow. Or like right after the storm passes through, then it's gonna just drop super cold, and like into the 20s and the teens. So it's like, oh, fantastic. So yeah, let's just continue rigging Phee here. Come on. Oh my god. There we go. So we tried. Almost missed this one. Hello. Hello, Sledge. So I spent most of the time trying to get the VRM rigging to work, and I think part of it's that I forgot a lot of how to do this already, so it wasn't going well. So I just decided I'm just going to make a custom rig and then figure out a way to convert that rig into a VRM rig, because I enjoy having capabilities and customizations and stuff, which is why I'm not using Rigify, because I just don't like the way that it's kind of set up. Alright. That, I think it's is it constraints? Yes, it is. I believe. Wow, I have the memory of a turnip. I cannot remember a damn thing that I I even like did a refresher course on the video that I was watching, and I don't remember. I don't remember nothing. Help. Help, I'm stupid. So what I'm trying to make now is an IK handle, so that I can move the foot and the leg will bend properly and stuff. Oh, relations. Get rid of the form. Disconnect. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to name all these as well. Why is it not letting me? How stupid am I? What is my deal? Oh my god, everyone's wanting to call me now. Hold up. Okay. Literally called me to tell me about something I do not care about. Just double checking on a few things. Okay, so we are under a tornado watch. So that's fun. You would think that if there are tornado watches going on, the weather stations should probably be live. You know, it just feels like that might be a thing that you would probably do. That challenge, impossible. Like the guy on YouTube that I also have up. The thing I hate about him is that like he's following all different locations of the storm, and he's not just focusing on where I live. That's the part I care about. I don't care about anybody else. They had their chance. It's about to hit me. I want to know things. I don't think I need the L. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, when someone 230 miles away needs to know what the storm left instead of looking outside the window. Yeah, just because it's also about to hit other states doesn't mean that I'm not more important. Okay? Clearly. Storm Phee would announce her presence from miles away. No, Storm Phee, like Hurricane Phee, would be the kind where it's like the actual temperature of it's really hot. So it's boiling rain that comes in. Yeah, the storm's after me specifically. It knew I was going to be streaming, and I was like, I'm going to ruin his day. That's a nice stream you got there. Would be a shame if... Kazi's. We're keeping it. Okay. Not that I don't know how to spell, I'm just making new words. you don't understand them, that's your problem. I need to go back here. The guy that I'm following his tutorial, he seems to be able to just like have a window appear. He doesn't explain how he did that. So I'm like, what? Why is you a pain in the butt? Not okay. Toesies. Okay, done that. Okay. Now we do this. That. Same things. And what we're doing is we're setting things up so that this is going to be a pivot point. So when we move the foot around, the knee's going to bend that way, as it should. Can't wait for the Phee-Tuber so she can talk with your 100% canon voice. Yes, because it's the canon voice is totally going to be just me talking. Right now, the closest voice claim that I have for Phee is boss, female boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. The only difference is that Phee has more range of her tone. She tends to dance with her words. But the same kind of conviction and stuff like that. No, it's not just because I have a massive crush on that character. Why would you ask? Also a valid crush, to be honest. To be fair. Right? Like, I watched a friend of mine play that game. and we just get to, I think, like, just the first scene with her, and I was like, oh no, oh no, oh, I need it, Jesus help me, take my wheel. It's okay, man. Imagine the pain of doing my character roleplay live stream months ago. Made a character off of the Postal Dude, and I cannot do Rick Hunter, Corey Cruz voice to save my life. Ended up just using a deepened voice changer. I mean, yeah, it's probably the best way to go because of their voices, how their voices are. Just trying to make sure there's not been any updates with the weather. I don't even know where the hell he's looking. Just looking at a place that has Boonesville in it. That could be any state in the Midwest. That doesn't help me. Why the hell are you talking about dew point? It's gonna rain. The grass will be wet. Dew don't matter. I don't care that somebody's going around pouring Mountain Dew everywhere.
Of our area. Again, I do think as we move a little bit closer to the 10:30 time frame, that's when these thunderstorms will be right here in Indianapolis, in the Indianapolis metro region. And again, severe weather threat will be waning once we get past midnight. Notice also behind this system, we also have a big cool down to talk about. Western portions of Illinois
are
you're
just
those cooler temperatures,
not concerned at all.
Dealing with some snow showers. We too do have snow in the forecast. That's expected to move in as we kick
Don't
off
tell
our
me
Monday.
that.
Again, here's a look.
It's only saying the state. I live in Indiana. So, like, that's all it's going to be saying. Because it's not like my local news, it's the state news. But yeah, just not concerned at all. Although with the YouTuber guide, the intensity has dropped significantly, so that's a good sign. Yeah, just no one's telling me anything. Based off of that 3 seconds of news audio. Oh, son of a bitch! I just hear a knocking on my window. Oh my god! select this. Go here. Where'd it go? No, child? No? We don't do that yet. Where is that? Where'd you go? Why is it not there? It was there last time I did this. Why are you gay? It's just where my brain goes to every time I ask why. It's just like, why are you gay? I just think it's really funny. Okay. I'm missing things here. My Wi-Fi sucks. If I disappear, that's why. Okay. Good to know. If the stream suddenly ends, I'm just flying through the air right now. So don't worry about it. Oh. Yeah. If the stream suddenly ends, then Phee has extracted mines from the earth. Oh, if only. That's the dream, isn't it? I don't like this rock, Robert. It's pissing me off. I had a lot of fun with that comic. Little comics are like just stupid little ones. Just amuse me. Yeah, I'm missing. I'm missing things. I'm supposed to have some options here. Yeah, inverse something. But it's not here. What did I do wrong? I'm in the wrong thing, that's what it was. but that's because it's not appearing. Why are you not? Why are you not doing thing? Where is thing? Why is thing not here? Well, that explains that. I need bone constraints. But it's not. It's not. It's not. Why? What did I do? Why am I dumb? Do I need to be in... I probably need to not be in... Nope, it's still go away. Why? Why are you like this? What am I doing wrong? Why am I having such a problem this time? I did not have this many problems when I made my first rig. What? What? Expired me? Ugh. It is I, God. Bass. Fee's a princess. There's no way this would be easy. Well, when I'm involved, it's never easy. No matter how hard I try to make things easy. Reality hates me. I'm also trying to find anyone who's talking about the weather in my state, because the weather stations of my state don't feel like talking. I guess they just really think it's not going to be that bad, even though it's tearing the crap out of other states. You can go away. I'm pretty hyped up since I finished a sick-ass dual drawing. Ooh. That's exciting. Your state has a giant protection wall, no need to be scared. No, it's just that last time we had bad storms, which I think was a week ago, literally had tornadoes, had one tornado that completely removed a town. Like, entirely. No. Fake news. Fake news. This is wonderful weather. Great weather. Okay, whatever. Sounds like something a liberal would say. We all know the weather in the USA is sunny until Christmas. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I was just being a lazy bitch. That's why I stopped streaming like at the end of October. I'm actually loving my setting finally since I'm actually drawing more in vehicles. Well, that's good. Am I supposed to be in, like... There we go. Okay, I figured it out. I was stupid. Go figure. Let's list all the people who were not surprised. Actually, to make it quicker, let's list all the people who were surprised. Oh, we're done. Did that not do what? Oh my god. Oh, it's no. Stop it. Stop it! That. Okay. So do. Whoa. That's not right. Hmm? Okay. I might be getting ahead of myself, but I was wanting to get all this stuff set up so that when I symmetrized it, like all the information would just hop over here and I wouldn't have to mess with that crap. But I might have to mess with that crap either way. Where's the... You know, what if you hammered 80 nails into 2 shoes, put them on, then jumped? You would make a clack sound when you hit the ground. I can hear that wind. It do be windy. It's windy. The wind can hear you too. Well, go away. There, I fixed the weather. Just picture that pain. I don't have to. I experience that pain fairly often. Remember, I have a nerve disease. Ugh. Yeah, something's definitely not right here. Okay, there we go. I was doing it to the wrong bone. Okay. So yeah, we move this and you can see the leg bends and stuff. So that is what we were wanting. But now we need to connect it to this one. There we go. Oop. I broke the leg. There we go. Okay, so then that makes it to where we can now control where the knee goes. Okay. Expose. Set name. Go to one on suffix. Hell. Okay. Hello, Stitches. There's a lot of noises outside. What you doing, Kitty? No, no, don't. You are such a pain in the butt. Walks by, is acting all cute and everything, and then tries to just plop right onto my keyboard. Okay. Okay, so now this should work. Of course it didn't. For some reason. I need to do that. And then in edit mode, there we go. I always forget about that because it's stupid. But I think what I was wanting to do, it did not work. Great. So I still have to do all that crap anyway. I love it here. Maybe it did work. Okay, it did do it. Good. Cat, stop kicking my hand. Consider the following. Cocaine. You know, you might be onto something. Okay, yeah, the storm is... Oh, looks like the bad part of it's actually gonna go... It's gonna miss me. Ah, yes, the cocaine comeback. I do... I do have those, like, water flavor packets that have caffeine in them. I could snort one of those real quick and die. It is lemonade flavor. Yeah, I'm looking at the YouTube guy who's following it very closely, and looks like all the red is actually gonna go a little bit north of me, so that might be good. I tried snorting sugar in middle school. Owie. I remember. It's okay for the major. It's a certified drug given to all the Mortai, maybe. I don't know if Mortai can actually do anything with it, because since Mortai means dead. Well, Mortai means self-dead. Morte means other dead. And before I get schooled that Phee isn't that corrupt. I mean, if it's beneficial and people like it, she'd be like, okay. I mean, if the Net Crew could handle drinking Suda like she could, she would definitely be like having like injector serum things put into her soldiers for that stuff. But typically their hearts explode before their hearts explode. So, yeah, their hearts explode 4 times. And then it stops. Okay. All right. So this is good. So we're going to need to do the same thing with the arms. Ugh. I went for a walk to go to the BMV to get new stickers put on my license plate. So that was like a half-hour walk. And then I got home, did some dishes, and cooked lunch, which was mainly just like throwing some chicken in the air fryer, throwing a bag of frozen fajita pepper mix in the microwave, and then having a bag of coleslaw out. And then I made tacos. Just simple spicy ranch chicken tacos. White people taco night, basically. Except the chicken was flavored, because I put seasoning on it. Mainly pepper and garlic salt, but I put a lot of garlic salt on it. Besides, I was relying more on sauces anyway, when I was gonna flavor it. But I wanted this stuff to actually like seep into the chicken. Is it raining yet? It's not even raining yet. It's just windy as all hell. White people tacos are evil tacos. They're still good. White people taco night. Because we're white people, we make tacos. We go to grocery store and get things for tacos. Boom. So I just need to remember I have to do this, then edit, and move it. Because I like to move it. You like to move it? Because we like to. What? Move it. We don't want it sticking out there. Right there. And there. And then there. Alright, cool. Just need to move this back. Move this back. Move this back. Okay. So this with the arm, I just realized the guy doesn't have a how to do the IK thing with for arms. It did it specifically for the legs. I'm sure it's not that much different. Probably what would want to do is we'll see. I'm just gonna experiment, see how this works. So extrude that out like that. I'm thinking of like it being like a handle. That's how you move the like hand around. So. So then get there. No, wait. That's what we want to click on. That. Also, just gonna scroll this down. The body. The body. We gotta spell it right. The body. Ear. These are gonna be my rigs, so if anybody wants to actually utilize, like, play with these rigs, they're gonna have to figure it out on their own. What the hell does this mean? What's an earm? Ah, crap, I forgot. I need to name all these. A shoulder. Oh, this is how I make it to where I can enjoy rigging. Is I just give it stupid names. There I am. And okay, arm. We'll make that one legit, just so that I can find it easily. Because we need to remember I am kind of stupid. Okay. So we're now in pose mode. Go here. Target earm. Okay. Whoop, haven't made that yet. See, this was actually something that I wanted to do. Is I want to be able to position the wrist in a spot, and then I can move the elbow around. Couldn't do that with the one rig with Rigify, but I probably needed to set it up a certain way, and I didn't know how to do that. that also need to do this with that as well, otherwise bad things will happen. Just gonna stick that out like that. Checking weather real quick. Still nothing from the news stations. So I guess we'll just... Why are you looking at Memphis? I don't care about Memphis. What about my needs? I do care about people, allegedly. Weather severity is dropping pretty quick, though. I remember last year we had this big old storm come through, and it was looking pretty bad, and then it was dying down, and then as soon as it hit the middle of Indiana, it hit this like huge jet stream that was going through, and it like intensified that storm by like 4 times. And then so like the east side of Indiana got ugh. And then yeah, last year we had like 3 storms in a row where it was tornado winds over a vast area. No tornadoes, just the same wind speed. Just for miles. Which, apparently, some meteorologists say that's even scarier. Because a tornado's at least is concentrated. But to have like 75 miles, like wide storm, having winds going up to like 80 miles an hour, 80 to 100. Gurry. Stop looking down south. I need to know about my state. 'Cause my weather stations suck. Nothing like listening to relaxing jazz while we try to find out if we're gonna die. Okay, so I need to go back here. Then I need to finish this constraint. I forgot to rename. What is this one? What are you? What is your name? Why are you not telling me? That's... Okay. Piv. Now he's looking at Corinth. Why are you looking at a city that probably doesn't exist anymore in the Middle East? That's where the Corinthians were from. It's like that book in the Bible. Now we're looking at Paris. This is a big ass storm. Should I just rename the stream to failing to rig and complaining about the weather? Oh, I don't want to select that. I want to select that. Why is it doing that? Why are you being weird? I'm just going to put that there. Well, that's not what we want. Let's see if I put this forward, will that make a difference? No. Why is it doing that? Do we not do the same thing with the arms that we can do with the foots? You question the words of the mighty Jimmy? I love that clip. It's what says the Bible? Oh. It should be raining now. But I'm not seeing any rain though. Mount Carmel? Sweet. Okay, that's not doing what I want. Oh, I forgot to do this too. Is all the bad weather just down south or something? I'm very confused about his radar. Because his radar is very different from all the other weather stations' radars. Even the Weather Channel. Of course, the Weather Channel is saying that I should be having a fair bit of rain, and it's a little dry outside. I feel like an old man obsessing over the weather. Okay. For some reason, is that fine? Come on, I did the click. I don't know why that's rotating. Well, now he's zoomed up to cover the whole country. Now I can't see the details. Come on! This guy hates me. He's specifically doing this to me and only me. Oof. Is this gonna be a problem? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do it with this bone. See what happens. Target, ear, bone. Okay. Target, ear, bone. That was way worse. Okay. Let me try this again. Okay, no, that was the exact same. Why is it doing that in particular? I have it set up the way it should be. At least that I've been told. Hmm. I do 3. No, 3 doesn't. Okay. Use tail. I feel like this is not right. I don't know, just something about it just makes me think it's not right. For some reason, this rotates. And I don't understand why. I guess that fixes it. So then when I select this, that's not right at all. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, let's see if do I have to make it 2? You're not obeying. Okay, well now I have a cat on my shoulder. My cat, Stitches, is very reactive to my voice. When I'm talking on the phone, she wants to get up and be in my business. If I'm complaining a lot, she is like, "What's wrong?" And like if I'm playing a game or something and I'm raging and I'm yelling at the game, she will sit up and cry at me. as if like, Daddy, you're scaring me. And I'm just like, you manipulative bitch. Yes, you are. She tries so hard to be manipulative. I mean, she is a calico. I don't know what this means. Iteration. Explanation. Maximum number of solving iterations. It's like looking into the dictionary for the word thing, and it says a thing is a thing. Thanks. You're so helpful. Oh, one thing I was going to say about how this cat's manipulative. She hates him when I leave. I think she gets separation anxiety a fair bit. So whenever I'm going to leave, one, she can tell that I'm going to be leaving because I put on pants. And then she will run over. She'll do several things. She has lots of tactics. One thing that she does is she will just run up to me and just cry at me. Like, Daddy, don't go. And I'm like, you're gonna turn me into a hermit. Yes, you are. One time she knew that I was gonna be leaving because I tend to leave at a certain time throughout the week. So she, about like 10 minutes before I was gonna leave, she runs up with a wad of paper in her mouth and drops it right next to me and looks at me like, you can't leave if we're playing. You have to stay and play. You can't leave if we're playing. So she's done that. And also a lot of times when I get in my car, I'll look over at the window and she'll just be sitting there staring at me. Just imagine a cute little calico. Well, she's not little anymore, but just imagine a little calico just staring at you with like big sad eyes. And just like, you can just hear her begging you not to go. And it's like, help! I'm so precious. Am I talking about my cat because I kind of don't want to try to troubleshoot this stuff right now? Mind your business. Ugh. I can't stop yawning. Where are you going? Oh, gotta now lay on my neck. Does this actually do? Okay, it does. Sort of. It just doesn't work the way it should. Okay. Okay. So my brain just shut off for a second. Sorry. I think I'm gonna call it here. I need to look into how I can do an IK rig for an arm, because clearly it's not the same as for a leg. Or I'm missing something, or I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, something's going on with this. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Did it do it? There, okay. Just making sure. Okay. So, next week, next Friday, if I'm still alive, I will continue working on this. Gonna try to... I wasn't able to work on this much this past week because I had a horrible migraine that wouldn't go away the entire week. So, but I'm gonna try to work on this during the week. And we'll see where I'm at by Friday. So we're either going to continue doing rigging, or we're going to be doing weight painting. Or if I'm able to get a lot done, we might be at the part where I actually do the V-tubing setup. We'll just have to see. But yeah, and then next Saturday we're continuing our PAL World Challenge run. Now that we actually made it to the location to start building our base. Oh my god, I didn't think that was actually gonna happen. So I got some editing on that video to do as well. Hopefully I can get that done here in the next week or two. But yeah, so if you would like to help support me in any way, liking and sharing the stuff is a huge help. Sharing the streams and letting your friends know about them is really big as well. I also have a Ko-Fi if you want to throw in a tip. There's also lots of free stuff on there that you can download. So that's fun. Just check out the links I've got. They're somewhere around. They go to some cool places. So, with all that being said, I will see you guys next time.